Good morning, Dank Nation. This is the Morning Spacey with Devin and Staci.
Obviously, we're a recreational wake and bake show above a recreational smoke shop, the always amazing Danks Wonder Emporium. Today is a super, super exciting episode. We have Josh from Budco here.
Hello,
Fuck
hello,
yeah.
hello.
And we have our great friend, Mr. Ollie Jolly Roger over
Hey,
here.
guys.
And we're going to smoke on some Budco. Here's lots of exciting stuff that he's got going on over here. And oh, what am I talking about? And hopefully they won't kill us. We are going to be playing Bean Boozled. If you don't know, do you guys know what that is?
She's the only one
I'm all
excited
about
for
it.
that.
I saw the boxes.
I'm playing too. Oh,
yeah.
and
I'm
last
all about
disclaimer
Go-Go's.
before we start smoking shit, I got dry socket, you guys. Even though I did
Them
not
teeth.
smoke, yeah, I got
Them
dry
teeth.
socket. I suck in my sleep, which is weird. So I'm gonna be smoking flour out of this from my nose.
I just caught that.
I know why he keeps saying that. And doing my nose dabs, so don't think I'm weird. Hey.
I've never seen a nose dab, so this is gonna be like a whole new thing to me. 'Cause I'm just like,
Yeah, I saw a couple of
What do you-
videos.
yeah, you're gonna hot rail
She's a trooper.
a dab real
I
quick.
sure
like,
fucking am.
She's a
I
trooper,
am.
man.
Get started with
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are we smoking on?
So today we're gonna be doing some of our Kush Rec Shatter. It's grown in house at Budco Farms, over in Spokane, which is an inner city cultivation center, which is pretty fun. And processed by some friends that I grew up with at Cannabis Northwest down in Tenino, Washington.
Yes.
That's right, I am from this area. I
Tenino.
do love the South Sound.
Hell yeah.
All about the local.
All about the
For
local.
sure.
So, who wants to
You're
do
going first with
Am
the
I?
nose.
All
With the
right.
nose dab. I
Here
gotta
we
say
go.
this right out the
we gotta
gate.
do the, oh,
You
look at
volunteered.
You volunteered.
Can we also
Perfect
just
We
say,
actually kind of all do one because we have a bunch of
Yeah,
emails
let's-
floating around.
let's
it's
get
true,
'em.
we are all
Yeah.
ready.
Once again, thanks Killer B for
Yeah.
Damn.
all the dab mats and
For
emails.
sure.
And
Couldn't have said it
For
better
For sure,
myself.
dude.
Killer Bees get
yeah.
some great
All right,
graphics
here we go.
and everything.
Kush wrecked. I'm so excited.
Devin, if you wanna,
Yeah.
is that a decent one for you?
That is a healthy one.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll hit mine and then pass it right away.
And Ollie Jolly, you said I can send you a big one, huh?
Oh yeah,
You want to use the Space Needle one?
heck yeah.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm excited to do this. I'm gonna show the camera. It's not a small one.
Damn.
That is.
Yeah, everybody
That
cough
is
it out.
girthy.
Cough it out.
No, that's yummy. Oh my god.
Right, lit up.
Isn't that just super, super amory?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that is fantastic.
Still
Now,
going.
I was really stoned last time we saw you guys at Chronicast. You guys know how to fucking party, let me
Yeah,
tell
we-
you.
I definitely like smoking weed a lot. I can say
Right?
that much. Can I get one of the dabbers from something?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Do one of these too.
Did you have concentrate last time? Right?
We didn't have any here, but
Okay.
we did offer it in the marketplace. We're just now kind of developing our oil side. We're a flower house. You guys know that. Like we
Absolutely.
love growing flower. We love smoking flower, and I honestly think it's fire product in, fire product out. So the better the oil is going, or the better the flower is going into the oil, just the better end product.
So I have a question for you from my best friend, the one that lives in Chihuahua.
Mm-hmm.
Ayla, I love you. She wanted to know, do you get high on your own supply?
Oh fuck yeah!
That was the only question she had. She's like, girl, will you ask him if he gets high on his own supply? And I was like, all right.
Yeah, well, my wife's here. She's you guys don't get to see this, but she's in
She's
the back
gorgeous.
right now. Yeah, she is super mega gorgeous. By
She's
the
beautiful.
Way out of my league.
For
Way out of my
sure.
league.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
see?
just kidding.
Everybody that knows who
It's the
we are
beard,
from
bro.
the weed industry, they're like, how did Josh, who looks homeless, end up marrying this like super mega
She's
hot
gorgeous.
babe?
She really
And I'm
is.
just like, I don't know.
It's the beard.
It's the beard.
Sense of humor.
Sense of humor, I don't know.
A sense of humor is so huge. At least for me, I know, like women. Anyway, yeah, we like to laugh. But
Yeah, and you gotta treat each other. You gotta respect each other. Our biggest thing now is like we're best friends, literally.
we tell each other throughout the day. That's our thing. Randomly, I'm like, "You're my best friend."
Yeah, we
Like,
do the
"You're
same
my
shit.
Best friend.
Like,
And he
they
drives
get
me
you on a
fucking
certain
nuts.
level. You
Oh,
Let
yeah.
me tell you.
Gotta
Let me
be on the
tell
same
you.
level. You gotta make sure you're both going. How do you guys feel?
Amazing.
For first dab of the day, I'm like,
I know.
yes.
I'm
No,
excited for this. This is
seriously.
gonna be rough on me, I think. I ate too many edibles last night.
Oh, I've definitely been there. What'd you think of it?
Oh,
Yeah, what
man.
are you thinking, Ollie Jolly, with your Mr. Huge? You didn't even really die, did you?
Right, I'm over here
And that
fucking
was huge.
coughing
Good
my
for
lungs
you.
out, and he's like, oh, I don't mind. I'm good.
I'm about to open this Bean Boozled so that we'll talk and play.
Oh yeah.
So there was a lot of
Hot.
stuff going on this weekend, and a lot of people went to Kushstock, which is in California. We are for sure confirming next year we will
we're
be there.
going, yeah.
To
I don't
what?
to Kushstock.
Kushstock. Did you see
Just
that?
last weekend.
I
I don't even know what that is.
It's like
Dude.
Woodstock with weed. It's
There's- Essentially in
there's
California.
weed stock on 420 in Pullman. This
So-
dude
There.
named Dax is doing
it's
it.
gotta
Yeah.
be it's
Oh,
gotta be
shit.
something like that. And if that's the case, we will try to be there.
For sure.
But Kushstock was one of those things where like it was like Disneyland for potheads.
Oh, yeah.
I'm watching on Instagram and all my friends are there and they're like, oh, check this out and check that out. It's like a super awesome like festival. And then I'm noticing like that's like there's all these people that are consumers that just are absolutely happy to be there. And then I started noticing these companies are going to this thing called Cannabis, which is, that was also over this weekend.
Yeah, so
You
we
were
did.
there,
I did
right?
Canna Take this last weekend. That was the first time that Budco's ever done in like a big event like that.
Oh, how'd it go?
It actually was. Well, we went in there and did our jobs.
Well, let's start with this. What is Canna Tank? Just for someone that like doesn't
So,
know.
Canna Tank is basically there's two big things right now in the canna industry in 502 in Washington. It's CannaCon, which is like national now. It's everywhere. I think they even had it in fucking Spain this last year.
Wow.
So there's CannaCon and there's Interchange. And Interchange is like it's more for the producer, processor, retailer. And CannaCon is too, but I mean consumers can get a ticket and go, and it's not more consumer friendly. But Interchange is about us making deals, getting in contact with the retail stores, and bringing our brands to the market.
Okay.
And doing it like where instead of going to every store and dropping off samples like I did with Danks, and that's how we got on the Chronicast the first time.
And that's how
And
we
the
all
next-
fell in love with
Exactly,
Budco.
the next day.
It works. It does.
Exactly, the
That's a
next
great
day I
way.
got ordered from Quinn like that.
Oh,
so
for sure.
it was awesome.
Just know though, that's how you know that you're good. I just want people to know this because I'm sorry to interrupt you,
That's
but
cool.
I feel like a lot of vendors that have come on that we've gotten to meet because obviously we went a little crazy and did a lot of Chronicast.
Yeah, you guys did.
It's almost like they think that we say nice things because they're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, we love
Oh,
you. I just want you to
yeah.
know we really, if we say we love you or we like your shit, we really
We've
like your
definitely
shit.
had a couple of
'Cause
people
there
be
have
like,
been-
you know, are you just saying that because like, do they pay you to say
Right,
that?
right.
It's like, dude, honestly, I fucking wish.
No,
I wish
there-
someone paid me to just say shit. But no, like the stuff that I'm saying is all genuine and like.
There have been a few that
There've
didn't.
been, yeah,
I've watched the Chronicast, and they're like Quinn's
Everybody
like
puff past once.
they're just like, what is this?
Mhm.
I'm good.
Yeah,
and
no,
I was
it's-
like, oh shit, you guys actually do that. So there is some like
Yes.
viable legitimacy inside
Absolutely.
this
Did you catch
Chronicast.
the episode on Chronicast where they got the oil and there was like a film underneath it
Oh,
and all
yes.
the concentrate that was given in
couldn't
this
dab it.
sample? Nobody wanted to touch it
Oh,
because
yeah.
they had it was
Yeah,
like
those-
It was a layer.
bad.
Quinn
That's-
said that
that was that
basically,
bad
so when
juju, man.
whatever they pour it into, when it's not cleaned properly,
Yeah,
all
the
the
Pyrex
dust
or
and the
everything,
gunk and shit settles there, and then they pour it on top of it.
Somebody
So it
didn't,
literally
didn't
all
do their
of it.
sanitizer.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
and
all
so
of it
flat out
had
the whole thing it
films
was just
on
we were
it.
done. The show it was like you can't really dab on that and it's like there's such a huge difference I feel like in the amount of effort being put in by like that one person and I just feel like on every level that's why we talk such good stuff about
Well,
you
yeah,
guys because
just
like
so
on
you
every
know,
level
yeah.
if it's getting done right it shows.
Yeah,
we are
like
honest,
from
believe
our
it or
oil,
not.
which what we're talking about, like we just obviously took those dabs. By the way, that dab made my nose run.
It's fantastic. I also
I immediately
love.
like cleaned me out. I was like, oh god.
I also love that you call it oil.
Yeah.
By the way,
Yeah, it is
people
oil.
are so particular about the
Oh.
shatter and this and that because we're the same way. It's oil.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go buy some oil. We're
Yeah,
almost
and
out
then the
of oil.
consistency is just what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Like this is like
We
it's
love
like
Budco.
weed. Like cannabis is cannabis, right? So
Yeah.
cannabis has this. You start,
Mhm.
and then there's flour, and then there's concentrate or
Yeah.
oil.
Oil. Yeah.
Oil in general. Concentrate and oil should be the same thing. And then they have derivatives. Flour has like it could be broke down into keef byproducts,
Oh, yeah.
or it could be into like an actual like trim, or it could be
Mhm.
this or that bud, and it's like people are trying to make it too
It
sophisticated.
gets really
Let's just keep
complicated
it like
after.
how it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, we
Like
adore you.
this what we're smoking right now is 100% shatter. Like
Absolutely.
I break it right apart. Like
It is beautiful.
and it got me really baked all the
I was
time.
gonna say I'm really fucking
Rock
high.
candy,
dude.
yeah,
I'm
bro,
pretty
that was
stoked,
like.
man.
How are
that was
you
a
feeling,
super
Mr.
awesome
Mega
start.
Dab down
Numbed
there?
up. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's.
Have you ever smoked? I'm assuming you have, but have you ever smoked Budco before?
You
Yeah,
smoked my
I-
flower, haven't you? Or our flower,
The
sorry.
Pineapple Express.
What about
Your
their,
flower.
what about their
I don't even-
oil?
I don't even
though?
work in
Have
the
you had a
blender
chance
anymore.
to try it before?
So what?
That
Budco?
oil, I mean.
Their
No,
oil
this
and all,
is
isn't it?
Sorry.
first time I've tried the oil.
This is our first time too, actually.
Oh,
isn't it?
sweet. I'm glad I gotta
it
give
might-
you guys
Actually,
some
yeah,
first.
we're virgins too. We've only smoked the flower. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, which flowers do we have?
I actually, so the one thing that I pride myself on is that I walk downstairs and buy shit straight off the shelf to smoke on this.
Oh, how cool!
I don't bring it from the farm. Well, the oil I did, but I don't bring it like, you know,
bring it
with me.
Yeah.
It's like my special stash that I'm saving for something else. This shit's right off the shelves at Danks.
How
So-
cool is that? You're also promoting Danks that way
Yeah,
too.
like-
Yeah.
Working
Well-
with Quinn is super fun. All the
He's
Budtenders.
fun, yeah.
Justin is like one of the biggest advocates because he loves our weed.
yes.
He loves it, and that guy every time he's like, "Oh, Josh, I've missed you so much. You brought me
He's
so
so
weed."
funny.
Because this place sells out pretty quick, and now we're on like a pretty much an every other week ordering system. It
Oh, I
feels like
bet.
with these guys, and
Awesome.
they just can't keep us in, which I'm okay with.
Right. Keep it up, stoners.
Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Keep it up, everybody. Keep
But
buying.
it's-
Keep buying Budco.
It's super real and down to earth too, because I don't feel like you see enough places doing that. I feel like a lot of the stuff that's being brought is being brought, like you said.
Mhm.
Like that just goes to show like the amount of confidence you got. Just like just gonna go grab some shit off the shelf and be ready to smoke down.
Yep.
And like
Exactly. Like
It's
every time I
exciting.
get those party starters for the Chronicast, I literally walk downstairs and buy them. I'm not like repacking those at home.
That's
And-
really cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't. There's no reason why we should be scared of our product. Like,
Yeah.
people that are like, oh well, I don't know. It's like what's I don't know. Man.
Exactly.
It's like that makes me feel like the shit that I'm buying when I am because I'm a consumer too. I buy other people's weed all the time.
Absolutely.
I have a bunch of my like buddies that own brands, and I actually buy their products. And I'm like, dude, the Smokies, the edibles, the black raspberry ones or whatever blackberry ones.
okay, yeah.
Me and my wife bought some last night, and like, yeah, I ate 4 of them, and I loved every single one of them. And I love that ethanol distillate. It's super
So
badass.
I'm actually glad you brought that up. What's your favorite like what for you when you wake and bake?
Oh,
What are
yeah.
you usually smoking on?
That like varies. So our space helicopter, that Romulan and Blue Dream mix together, that I really like that first thing in the morning.
Okay.
I also really like our cheese first thing in the morning because it's such
Me
an
too.
easy going mellow.
And it's so happy.
Hey Ollie, how you doing, man?
Very good.
I love you. You only took one dab too, and you're ripped.
For sure.
You're pickle ripped.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
That's funny.
Pickle
Um,
ripped.
No,
But yeah,
I agree.
I really like
Cheese is
smoking
so
the cheese
happy.
first thing in the morning because it's
just
a
chill.
manageable indica.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then our Cinex I like a lot. I know everybody grows Cinexes. They're a
It's
short
another
flower.
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody
for the
else
most
bought
part.
it.
And I'm just like, dude, our Cinex is pretty fire though. It's got that like funky cheese smell in it too,
Oh,
which
yeah.
I really like that smell.
Same
And
here.
I'm,
Same here.
I'm like pretty sure it comes from the Cinderella 99 properties. But it's just a chill, easy sativa, and I don't get all anxious. But like our Girl Scout Thin Mint has like 1% flower of myrcene, like terp in it or something like that. It's like super high myrcene, and it makes me so high. Like all behind my eyes. Amy likes to call it the no eyes, no words, Josh, because I'm so ripped. I can't talk, and my eyes are just shut. I'm just like.
That's amazing.
And then I just sit on the couch, and I'm totally one of those people too. Just like a lot of people are. And in reality, if you smoke too much, you go to a certain way every time. Mine is I just sit on the couch and I'm like, oh, I hate my life. Oh, I'm dying.
It's over. It's over.
And then I go and eat everything I can in the kitchen.
Oh, that's me.
I get the
That's
munchies
me.
so bad. So like we're on this crazy health kick right now. Like I've lost 20 pounds.
Good for you.
And my wife's lost, was it 10, 15?
Woohoo! air high
15-ish,
five.
and like she's lost some inches and like everything. It's like crazy, and all we did was just stop eating junk food.
Isn't it amazing? Oh, if I did that, do you know it wouldn't be fair to all the other girls out there though. So that's why.
I can see that.
That's why I eat all my munchies because I gotta keep it on. I'm sorry.
Last night we stayed at my mom and dad's house, and I ate. Amy was making fun of me. She was like, round 2? Like,
no, dude, I missed the way. It's horrible. He tells me, he's like, babe, don't do it. Like,
don't do
number
it.
one, I have dry sockets, so
Yeah.
I shouldn't be eating a lot. Oh, I went and got the half off Easter candy special.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you, dude, I spent like $20 on like, there's Reese's eggs, there's Sour Patch Kid bunnies, there's jelly beans, like everything you can think of, and I just sit there and I eat it. And we got pizza. It's just done. It's
just what it is. But yeah, so I brought the cheese with me. I brought the Girl Scout cookie because I kind of wanted to get really high this morning.
Yes.
And then our disco lemonade,
Fuck
which is
yeah.
another
I'm
super
right
easy.
now, I think
Mellow.
I want to get some Kush Rec for my personal stash and not share with her because I have not heard this girl talk that much for that long without taking a breath in so long.
Suck my dick.
Well, we should probably take another dab then, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's probably dab 30 at this
Or maybe
point,
I
guys.
should balance it out with
Hopefully
some
you guys
cheese.
are smoking at home like tough right now.
Yeah.
Just to be on this level and this level.
It's so good, you guys. You gotta get this fucking Kush Rec.
Came in
It's
like Mike
insane.
Tyson and just jobber knocked the shit out of
I
it.
mean, it came in at like 80%, which, dude, we all know that THC testing's bullshit. Let's get real. Like,
Absolutely.
quality.
it's all about the terpenes. And that's like,
Yeah.
there's tons of cannabinoids, and they're just looking at one single cannabinoid. It's like, don't single out one thing. We don't like being singled out as human beings, so let's not single out plants.
You need the whole spectrum.
Do you
Like-
hear this, man?
Like, let's just all get along on the same spectrum. Like, let's all be the same.
More like a matrix.
So
Yeah,
at
it's like-
this point, you're ready to be a
Um,
politician.
No,
I'm saying,
weed
like-
politician, fully tattooed with hand tattoos.
You're
and
there,
shit.
man.
Really quick, before I take another nose stab, Devin.
Oh,
Since
let's
you
do
have all
it.
your
Oh,
shit
yes.
to talk about
Then
me
let's-
talking too
yeah,
much,
we gotta get
let's
some
fill your mouth
jelly
with Bean
beans.
Boozled!
Oh, this is gonna be fucking
I want to
gross.
eat
It's
one
so
and take a
foul.
puff.
Oh, Jesus, I'll die.
I want to take a token, eat one.
I was gonna give this to
Oh, Ollie Jolly?
Jolly. Yeah,
All right.
Ollie
Are
Jolly.
Are you ready for another one?
Yeah, sure.
So funny.
Yes, sure. Can I have a tool, please?
Yeah, can we get some of the
Thank
dabbers
you.
back here?
Thank
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Just,
You had them laid out pretty on the
Yay.
table.
it's like
But like for function, it doesn't work that way because
not
like
at all.
it's not how it's played. So I have to spin this.
Kind
instead-
of. You push it super hard.
If you've never played
That's
Bean
so cool.
Boozled, you're like me. You don't know
Okay, I'm
what the
gonna die,
fuck to do
but that's
right
alright.
now. What am I doing?
You know what to do. We did it on
You-
Christmas
you
Eve.
just
You
spin
spin
it.
it. It's really complicated. Hold
Yeah.
on. So we spin
But
it.
that's not a.
Do a spin.
It's gonna.
There we go.
It's. That's,
Take it out of the thing then.
All right.
Jeez. Apparently this
This is totally like
this
a bunch of
Kush
stoners
Rec
right now, dude.
fucking
This is what stoners do. I'm
And
talking
this
with
is
my
my-
hands.
right.
This is my fucking life.
Oh, all right.
It's in the middle again.
Oh wait, spin again. All right, spin again.
So funny.
All right, here we go.
So I got
Oh, his
juicy
favorite.
pear or booger.
He hates booger.
Booger.
He has a thing about nose.
Snot, dude. Even
yeah.
kids in a pool, like when they come out the water and they got the stringers, dude, I'm like, right away.
So that's what it looks like. I can't really. I can show you
Do it
guys.
here.
Looks like-
It looks like a booger.
The worst ones are the
So
winter
are we
boogers.
saying it's this one?
The
Yeah.
ones that get all
Yeah,
froze up.
that's the one.
It's the one with the
That's the
dots.
one. All right, here we go.
I'm super confident it's juicy pear.
He always gets lucky though.
That's definitely pear.
Fuck my
That's
life,
definitely
dude.
pear.
All right, I'll
I
go
want.
next.
Yeah, I was like, I want to get in on this.
Right?
Let's
It's
do this.
it's so much fun. Okay.
I'm gonna pick something. I'm gonna get something stupid like barf or some shit like that.
There's
Right, dude.
worse, dude.
And I'm like
We
one of
got
those
dead
people.
fish.
Ew.
Yeah.
No, dead fish is
Ew.
horrible.
Mm-mm.
Fine. Okay. Oh, this one isn't that bad. Chocolate pudding or canned dog food.
Ugh. Well, we all ate dog food as kids.
It is
Come
pretty
on.
gross.
That's like the same damn thing.
Yeah, when you're a little kid, you're like, I'll just eat whatever.
It's chocolate
What's this on the
pudding.
ground?
Yay.
All right, I'm nervous. That was a good one.
Oh.
Oh, dude, butter
popcorn
or rotten egg.
or rotten egg, and that
Dude, if
one's
this is
raw.
rotten egg, I'm gonna totally
Mhm.
puke. Just to let you know.
That's the one.
Just remember
You
you,
have
got
your
your
cup?
spit cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, did you put something in it?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, no. Ooh, that was quick. That was quick.
Dude, that's rotten egg.
Oh no.
No, rotten egg is foul, dude. It's rough.
It's your turn.
You guys are such good sports.
Oh god. Oh, it tasted so bad. Oh.
This is fun. Oh, I gotta do my
Go ahead and
dance.
give that spinner a spin.
I'm gonna get a little higher before I do mine.
Dude, there's no way. I can't do that again.
That's okay. We'll
I'm
give
good.
you.
I'll do one and done, and I'm out.
You're the
My
guest
wife's
of
just over here in
honor.
the corner.
Hey,
She's like, nope, you're
So
going
it's
more.
gotta
You're
be
doing
the
more.
I
light
like
with
her.
the yellow dots.
what if I just like?
Oh,
You don't want to just grab a handful. Everybody's like, oh, I'll do it, but like it's just.
you just
shit.
eat a handful of them?
Yeah.
Oh god. I can't watch this. Don't puke, please.
So what all do you think you got in that? Did we get some colors before you were just like?
He's like enjoying. He's tasting it all.
He's like, all of them together taste like Starburst. This
He's
is
like,
awesome.
no, that's one of those mixtures when you're like sitting on the couch and half the bag falls out, and then like the next day you're looking for change or something. You're like, oh shit, should I eat those? And then so you eat
He's
one,
savoring
and then a
them.
couple more.
Yeah, he is.
Exciting.
You are savage.
That's so gnarly. Oh, I should probably take a dab too, huh?
Yeah, can I get one as well?
Yeah, man.
Sweet.
Sweet.
My grandpa used to like onion, bologna, peanut butter, jelly.
Can I just show that went in between the two
head
again?
cheese sandwich. Yeah.
I've got the luckiest flick.
Yeah.
That's intense right there.
My bean flicking
Weird.
skills are insane.
Bean flicking.
Fucking Devin.
Oh, Devin, that's so funny.
I love John's delayed. Just
Just a couple seconds later.
That's how we know we do well on the show is when our
Chocolate
producer
pudding?
over there laughs.
Canned
Yeah.
dogs.
You hear his random laughs and we're like, yes, we were funny.
Yeah, dude, if you get John to laugh, every one of these Chronicasts I've done so far, if you get John to
It's
laugh,
the best feeling. That's
Oh,
like the
you
gold
fucking win for the
star.
day. It's like, dude, I
Yeah.
won. I can go home. Like, I'll see you
Right.
guys later. I'm gonna drive back to
See
Spokane.
you later.
My wife and my dog's probably doing something cool, so I gotta get out of here.
You got another good
I've
one.
got
You're
chocolate
such
pudding
a
for sure.
dick.
We hadn't even.
Um,
We hadn't even smoked the flower.
Okay,
Yeah, we haven't got into
oh yeah,
flour
you want?
yet.
Do you want a bowl? You want to smoke a bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. What
What do you want
kind?
to smoke, dude?
Cheese.
Smoke this thin mint.
Cheese?
You want
Thin
some
mint?
cheese?
Thin mint? Yeah,
smoke
I'll
this
take the thin mint.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna spin. I also have another question for you though.
What's up? Shoot.
So
Bowl's
what would
clean
you
and ready to
recommend
go.
if there's someone out there, like my mom, for example? She doesn't smoke
Oh,
because
wow.
she gets paranoid.
Uh-huh.
And so she can't do it and blah, blah, blah. And I'm finally to the point she's going to do it with me sometime. We're going to smoke together and she's going to
Cool.
try it out. What particular, like, strain would you recommend as a good
First
starter?
entry.
Yeah, that's not going to make her too high or too freaked
Yeah, what's
out.
the Budco cherry
Mango.
popper?
Dude, I'd honestly say it's like Grape Escape or the cheese.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, cheese I started smoking when I barely smoked.
The banana kush is pretty solid too. I'm looking over at my wife because she smokes all of our weed. So yeah, Fix It Felix was a really good for a lot of people just to get right out of the gate.
Badass.
Felix.
I really like that you have
No.
like, you've got such a variety of strains and, like, these answers. Most of the time when this is obviously, we're just getting started here, but the episodes we've had, a lot of the people, they've got like one or two, and vendors alike on the Chronicast we've asked, and a lot of them, they'll have like that one or two. I wouldn't say like the ready answers, but the answers that I was kind of expecting to get anyways.
Totally.
But I really like that, like, for your morning wake and bake sesh, like, you didn't just name one or two, you named, like, a good 3 or 4 set that you're down to smoke.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's really awesome, and a lot of people can get a lot out of that.
Well, that's just like that. I don't know. There's probably a lot of stoners out there like me. I know you guys are. Like Amy doesn't smoke during the day, but she'll recreate at night, and that's that.
Oh yeah, we're high from the minute we get
Yeah,
up until I go
I'm-
to sleep, and
I'm a
sometimes
full
during
functioning
the night.
stoner,
Yeah, I'm pretty baked a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I have adult stuff. Like, I like to call it Josh's adult time. It's like because I have to do shit for work, like for the farm, because this is still a business, like right. I still have a shitload of stuff to do.
Mhm.
Once that's done and my day is over, essentially, I'm ripped.
Oh yeah.
And then doing all this kind of stuff, you have to have a tolerance to do this kind of stuff. If
Absolutely.
you didn't smoke weed and you did the stuff that I do, you'd have a horrible time. You'd have a
I've
horrible
met people
time.
that try to do it, and they're like, almost like a socially acceptance thing, like, oh man, everybody around me smoking tough, I gotta do it too, and then they go too hard, and it's like,
Yeah.
buddy, you're making it worse.
So this, really quick, this is either caramel corn or moldy cheese.
Oh,
I'm gonna try this
gross.
out.
I'm not doing this.
Dude,
again.
the
I can't
thing,
do it.
what's really fucked up, I'm
Caramel
not even
corn.
playing, the good ones are super good, though.
I know, but I have the luck. Like, this is my luck. I will get a shitty one again, and I'll puke again. I know that already.
Your
Like, I'm
experience
one of
is
those
okay.
people. I know my luck. I know who I am. We'll
You
put it that
make
way.
my favorite strain, like not only strain, but type of my favorite strain. So you're excused.
Okay,
I'll give
fine.
you the pass.
Thank you. Appreciate
You're
that.
good. Thank you for making my cheese.
That's that grow team. The Alan and Drew and Jordan.
Alan,
Lilo, those
Drew,
guys are.
Jordan,
Showing it again.
Willow, we love you.
Lilo.
Thank you.
I didn't move
Lilo.
it.
Sorry,
It's just
Lilo.
perfectly between the two again.
Jeez,
I don't get it.
Since we're getting kind of close to the end of the episode, there's a few things I want to make sure that we mention.
Yeah.
This is
Number
stupid.
one, just because I've heard a lot about it, but I don't know the details on it. Your party jars.
Yeah. So right now for 420, our kickback to like the consumers and like
Scramble.
our family, like you know the people that actually made Budco what it's becoming, and Budco is becoming something. We've seen it. It's pretty fun. It's getting kind of crazy right now.
I like the logo.
I got it.
Yeah, like,
Everything about it, yeah.
We're really I don't know, it's fun.
It's working.
It's working.
You're doing it
Yeah.
right.
And
yeah.
we did the 56 half-gram joints in one jar, so it's an ounce, so it's completely legal and compliant.
How cool.
And we did it as a thank you to everybody. Like, hey, it's 420. We smoke a lot of weed. Like, let's be real. Like, I smoke a lot of pot.
Hell yeah.
And like farm team smokes probably more than I do. Like those guys are always smoking. Like those dudes after work. Yeah, those dudes after work like go off. It's insane.
Oh, I bet.
They can smoke. But it's just like we want to say thank you to everybody. And I think it's being sold for like $60 or like 45 to $60.
Incredible.
It's kind of
Hell
it's
yeah.
been in different places for different shops because everybody has different markups that they do in the
Absolutely.
retail side. Like their business platform's their business platform.
No,
but-
what a great idea. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. And we also have
in-
the personal party starters too.
Oh yes.
So it's going to be an eighth for probably about $15. A $15 eighth joint.
That is really
That's
fucking
sick.
cool.
Yeah. And those we're not sure if they're going to stay around or not because it's a commodity, you know. It's like oh, it's because we want to get high.
Yeah, but for me, like
I know it
I
Danks,
see it
those
going
sell.
somewhere.
Yeah, those party
Those
starters
are-
sell like crazy.
They're really Boggy Boone has one too, where they have I think it's 2 different types or something similar
Yeah.
to that they have, and I've seen so many people buy those. People
Yeah.
love the little jar.
Because
joints.
think how fun it is to be able to have a jar of joints at home. Like when
yeah.
we all had our past lives before this, and I worked at bars, and I loved being able to snag. Like I have 2 joints already pre-rolled, so I had one for like the walk, and then the one for the way back.
Fuck
And
yeah.
I love that shit, dude. Definitely when we lived in downtown, it was.
I
it
used
was
to be
cool.
a bouncer, and that was like joints were my shit. 'Cause
Yeah.
you could just kind of peek off.
Yeah, no one
Peek
fucks
off.
with you if you're just standing over there looking like you're smoking a cigarette.
Right.
Except if you're a fucking cop.
Dude,
Right.
no, it's crazy. So like, yeah, Yelm's a small
Can I
town,
get some fat?
and it's not a huge deal.
Oh,
But once you grow up in a small town, you get to know people. And,
Yeah.
And the cops, and I've had my few shares of like, you better quit being a delinquent teenager. And
I've had a
not
couple of
you.
those.
Not
so
you.
like one time I
I
was
don't know what
outside
you're
of the
talking
bar,
about.
one of the bars they have down there, and I was kind of like, I'd say a good 50, 55 feet away from the actual establishment, off on the side, and a couple of cops came walking up, and they're like, "Oh, what are you doing? Blah blah blah. I can smell weed." Basically, is what the fuck
Yeah.
he said, and I was like, "Yeah, it's legal now. I'm just over here doing my own thing." And he's like, "All right, have a good night." And I like stopped for a minute.
What?
Yeah, dude, I stopped for a minute, and I was
Whoa.
like, "This is the best day of my fucking life." What
Whoa.
just happened? It was a good day. It felt amazing. Obviously, it's not always gonna be like that. But
No
like,
way, man. That's like a once in a. You got it.
No, for sure. That's
The
your
stars aligned and the
Right.
universe opened up and said, "Devin,
get out of
this
jail
is for
free.
you. This is your day."
That's when I knew
you
though,
win.
that like
You won that day,
You
Devin.
things were
win.
changing.
You won that day.
Also, so tell us about Share Your Bug Co.
Oh yeah, so right now we're doing a kind of like a little fun promotion with our merchandising company, in hand with our merchandising company, where we're doing a Share Your Budco. So if you tag at Budco Farms on Instagram, we are picking one winner a day for the next, like, what is it, 17 days until 420. We've been doing this since the middle of March last month.
Good quick math.
Yeah, stoner. Yeah. And we're gonna pick a winner to be featured on 420 on our Instagram, and they will there'll be some other stuff that'll happen later too, like
other fun surprises.
Maybe they would be invited by Danks to come to the Chronicast or something like that.
Yeah,
like, you know what I
fun.
mean? Like
some sort of special
something like
extra.
Showing like, hey, we do care about our consumers. Like they're the ones that drive the market. Let's just be real here. And our Budtenders help us.
Dude, hell yeah.
It's like the Budtenders are there to be like the consumers, you know.
Kind of the face.
Yeah,
of,
I was a bartender for a really long time. And it was an awesome, awesome time of my life. But I sold the booze.
Yeah.
What do the Budtenders do? They sell the weed.
Well, they literally have their Budtender picks of the week or whatever.
Yeah.
They pick, you know, whatever brands, whatever vendors, and they,
And the thing is
face.
the people who follow them, they watch that shit.
Yeah.
Look, that's for me and her too. We're always like, I wonder, you know, who such and such pick of the week was. And, you know, obviously James is a big one for us. We're always checking out what he posts.
I love you,
But, like,
James.
that's like a really big play on it, is just having those little inserts for those Budtenders.
Yeah, it's worth it. Like, and plus, like, dude, we're all it's there's competition and all that shit. But like this last weekend at Cannabis, I was smoking with guys from like all sorts of different companies, and like we're a normal sized business. That's like how I want to like put it as like we're developing the right way. Absolutely. And we're not in every store, but we're in the stores that we can handle right now. And that's like where we want to be at.
Yep. And you're in some of the best stores.
Exactly.
Hey, Dank.
Yeah, exactly. What's up, Quinn? What's up, Quinn?
Love you.
It's just, I don't know. We want to just say thank you to everybody. Because like, it's been a long, crazy trip, man.
I bet, yeah.
Like doing this thing legally, like taking all my background like abilities and experiences and putting it into selling weed legally. I'm like, I never thought I'd have this job at the age of 17 when I was smoking weed.
For sure. And now it's a real thing that you can...
Yeah.
I was just talking about that the other day. Like, it's super awesome, and, like, what a great feeling, because for a lot of people, that is their dream. And so once you reach that point, you're achieving your dreams.
Yeah, this is insane.
It's not like a joke or like, you know, like, no, that's the real deal. Like, you're hitting it, and people are noticing, and it's like, that's all you ever wanted, and it happens.
Yeah, and it happened, and it's crazy. It's so crazy.
Well, congratulations and thank you.
It's the whole family at Budco. Like, it's everybody. Brandon on sales, Casey doing like graphic design work and labeling with Allison, and then packaging with the like Suki and Junior, and then Tomcat, which is at Token Tomcat. I told him I'd shout him out today.
Hell yeah.
I
on
actually
Instagram.
just started following him on Instagram.
Yeah, so he runs our he's running all of our joint stuff.
Nice.
And then you have like Lilo, who does a bunch of different stuff all over the farm, and then Alan, who's like our head grower. Or I don't use the word master grower because I think it's a stupid term, but
Jedi grower.
Yeah, he's a great grower. The dude's got a green thumb. And then Drew does veg, and Jordan helps out too, all over. And
fuck yeah.
And Taylor and trimming, and Josh down in trimming. And Michelle and Christina on harvest, dude.
And
Kyle doing inventory.
Effort.
See, there's everybody that works at, and then Steve, our CEO that runs the financial show, and he's a pretty big direction pushing guy right now. So,
hell yeah.
And Brad and Martha and Leah, who are also owners. Bam, there's everybody.
Good for you. No, thank you to everybody.
Everybody got a shout out today.
Dude, can we just make that a thing now? Like #company family challenge.
Right, yeah. He just won.
Let's see one of you fuckers name every single one of your employees.
Yeah.
Like, that's a family right there.
No, seriously, thank you so much for coming on today and hanging out with us and trying the disgusting
That shit was fucking gross. You guys all got good ones, and I got fucked.
Yeah, the last one I got, I don't know if you saw, the last one I got was pretty foul.
What was it?
It was the opposite of the juicy pear. I got the booger.
For
me, it's the worst.
Gross.
For me. Yeah, it was foul.
But yeah, we hope to hook up with you again and have you back on the morning Spacey sometime.
Yeah.
I am high as shit, by the way. Your product, as always, is fire.
Yeah.
All of our viewers.
Thank you.
It's here at Danks. Come get it.
Yeah.
For sure.
We really like priding ourselves being a good, solid $25 dab.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
So
well.
that's on that
Fuck
3-time markup.
yes.
If your local store does something different,
Yeah, right?
that's their thing. But I do all of our MSRP off 3 times.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
But I mean, it's cool. Whatever. I don't. You guys do you, and we do us. Like,
Absolutely.
whatever.
Well, can I
And-
snag one more dab before?
Yeah,
you
hell
say
yeah.
that?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just
I wanna
Ollie
end on a
Jolly,
good
thank you
dab.
for coming as well and hanging
Yeah,
out with
for
us.
sure.
It is always a blast
Devin.
to have you
I
as
hope you're
round.
as high
Have
as
you
we
as
are.
round, I said.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm
This
feeling-
shit fucks you up, you guys. You gotta get some.
What planet would you say you're on right now?
Nebula or something like that. You know, I don't know. Is that a galaxy?
What's
Yeah,
fucked up
I
is I
think
don't
it is.
know. I feel like I
don't know
should
right
know,
now.
but I
All
don't
right,
know.
and I guess on Devin's dab then, we will sign off. Thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate it. We'll be back here live next Tuesday between 10:30 and 11 or so. And stay high.